What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy West here, coach of your Carolina Panchams, joined today for the first time ever by my assistant coach and mascot, Pebbles, the official Carolina Pancham. He's helped me through this week getting ready for this big match to go 2-0 against Jake Dockery, coach of the We're the Bestest, Screw the Haters. We're hoping to completely destroy him, as Jake is one of the worst people I know. He's also one of my best friends. So to prove to you just why we need to beat Jake Dockery this week, I've done something a little bit different. Now, normally I try and put a team builder at the beginning of my video so you guys know what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, how it's going to destroy my teammates, or sorry, the opposing team, all that kind of good stuff. Well, this week I'm doing something a little bit different. See, a lot of you watched last week's video and you just didn't get the full Jake Dockery experience. And so what I've done is prepare a multimedia presentation so you guys know just exactly what kind of person Jake Dockery is. So let's turn to the PowerPoint, Why Jake Sucks by Wes Russell. First thing you guys need to do is look at his face. That right there is not the face of a champion. It's not the face of a competitor. It's the face of a human vacuum who sucks so hard he makes black holes jealous. That's right, guys. Jake Dockery sucks more so than black holes. Next thing you need to do is look at his personality. Now, this is a photo taken at his senior prom, and you might be thinking, wow, that guy isn't smiling. That's true, guys. He isn't. That photo was actually taken by his dad, Mr. Dockery. Great guy, one of the nicest people ever, and Jake just couldn't give him a smile. That's what kind of guy you're dealing with, people. A kind of guy that can't smile for his father when taking a prom photo. I mean, that's just a bad person. Next thing you need to do is look at his girlfriend. Now, I'm all for the single life. I get it. I'm lucky to have Liv, but, you know, you're single, good for you, dude. There's plenty of people out there. You can be interested in whatever you want. But Jake seems to have a thing for this bronze statue of a frog. Now you might be thinking, I know tons of inanimate frogs that are really cool. I mean, look at Kermit. He's the best thing ever. And you're right. Kermit is awesome. But that's not Kermit, guys. That's a park statue Jake is on the back of. And that park statue does not look very into it. That's right. Jake did not get consent first before taking a picture with that frog. He also kind of looks like he's choking him out a little bit. And that's not really a good image to put out there, Jake. We're really disappointed in you. And last thing you need to notice is, once again, Jake is not smiling while posing in this photo with his girlfriend. Just a shame that they have to put up with that. Alright, next thing you need to look at is that he went to private school. Now, I want to say this right now, there is nothing wrong with going to private school. If you went to private school, good for you, man. You got a great education, probably for a great price. Definitely worth it. The problem with Jake is that he brags about it. That's right. Jake hates on people that went to public school. And most of you out there probably went to public school of some kind. And Jake thinks less of you because he thinks he's better. Can you put up with that crap? I can't. That's why we need to show him a lesson that public school education brought us. How to tear someone... That's not really a good lesson that public school taught. There's actually really great public school teachers. I want to put that in there right now. But we're going to bring it to him public school style. The biggest injustice Jake commits against the world is that he fundamentally does not understand Pokemon. Now, this game is built for children and adults of all ages, but it's built on a level that 6-year-olds can comprehend. Jake just does not get that. He has no idea what he's doing. He does not understand it. He doesn't appreciate the game. In fact, he even mocks it sometimes. I know. I'm blown away. I don't know how you could. Pokemon's the greatest thing the world's ever gotten, but Jake hates it. You heard it from me, folks. I don't know what to tell you. He's just a bad person. And we know this because of his draft. So his draft picks were Charizard, Keldeo, Cobalion, Lucario, Manectric, Raikou, Regirock, Rapidash, Hoopa, Sawsbuck, and Charizard. Now that's going to leave him with 7 weaknesses to ground-type Pokemon, with Charizard being one after it Mega Evolves. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 weaknesses to fighting-type Pokemon. 2 of his Pokemon in the exact same tier are the exact same type, folks. It's going to be a rough time for Jake Dockery because we're bringing this week, people. Our 2 big threats, Golurk and Mega Metagross, are going to do work against his team. I've got No Guard, Expert Belt, Choice Band EQ, and Dynamic Punch Go Lurk. I've got Power Up Punch, EQ, Mega Metagross with Protect so that it can Mega Evolve and Protect to get its speed up against that Megazard X, which it will outspeed after Mega Evolving. Rest of everything is kind of superfluous. It's just brought there for a little extra. We've got Choice Scarfed Infernape, Life Orb Latios, Lefties, Togekiss, and Harvest Citrus Berry, Trevenant. Pretty standard sets on everything else, but those two I'm looking to put in the most work. Hopefully, I'm really hoping I only have to use 2 Pokemon this week against Jake, because that would just, it'd feel great, guys. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the battle and be ready for the Carolina Panchams to be 2-0 for this week in the HQPL. Welcome back, everybody, and I am gotta tell you, I'm challenging Jake right now to this battle. And this is going to feel so good. We actually had a small technical difficulty because he can't figure out how to use OBS. I know it's super hard. Everyone in the office is able to use it except Jake. But, you know, he's never been accused of being too intelligent for his job. But it's cool. It's just going to feel so good to beat him. I got to be honest. I mean, few things make me happier than beating Jake at something. And I get a chance to do that for you guys today. And it's going to be magical. So I've got his number pulled up so we can call him. I've got the video and I've got the speech pulled up so we can do that when we finish. And there's just so few beautiful moments in this world that denying you guys one would be wrong. So, all right, we're coming in. Pebbles is here to cheer us on. We're going ahead. We're up at the team battle. Got to choose our lead. He's probably going to lead with Rapidash because it's a horse and he likes that. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with Vin Diesel. He's my dedicated rock setter. He is the one I trust to finish everything off. I mean, basically I'm going to try and win with 2 Pokemon. And Vin Diesel is one of them. So he leads with Raikou. I could go for the Earthquake. Alright. He's not going to switch out. And literally one of his Pokemon would not be able to hit this Earthquake. I think I can take any one hit from anything. I'm just going to go EQ. I think I'm going to take out this Raikou right here, right now. Let's go ahead and start this timer so we can't take too long. But honestly, I just don't think very highly of Jake's battle ability. I really don't. I mean, if he switches out, it's not really a big deal. I've basically got Metagross and I've got Vin Diesel, and I will take them out. And so, of course, he's talking trash, but, you know, when you are trash, you talk trash. And I think that's the important lesson to take away from here, is that Jake's trash, and I can't wait to destroy him. I mean, I don't know if I've said this already, but I'm not good at video games. I'm really not. I'm pretty awful, especially games like League or Minecraft or anything on the computer. But Pokemon is what I take pride in. And as I predicted, there goes his Raikou. One of his bigger threats in the team is gone in the first turn of the battle. So I hope this is a good indication of how things are going to go, because beating Jake will bring me more joy than anything else in the world. So here's Cobalion. I'm going to do the same thing again, except actually, I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks because I know Charizard's going to come in eventually. Cobalion's not going to be able to do anything to me at all. I'm just going to go for this, and then I'm going to go for Dynamic Punch. Now, he might take me out with another Iron Head, which means I'm going to go out in Nightmare Fuel. So sorry, I'm going to use 3 Pokemon, it looks like, to take him down. So there's the Iron Head. Going to go ahead and get off a big Will-O-Wisp. He's going to close combat. I'm immune because I'm a ghost. Burn him. Now his Cobalion is useless. It's pretty great. I'm just going to Leech Seed him and sit here and just let it go down, because I think it's time that Jake gets beaten by a tree. Not that I'm hating on Trevenant. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, but I just want him to deal with the shame. I mean, look at Pebbles here. He's a tiny little Pancham, as ferocious as he is, and he's eating a tree, Jake. And he used Frustration. A normal type. On Nightmare Fuel. The ghost type. So we're going to go for a big Horn Leech here. There he goes for the Iron Head. I flinch. I can't move. Oh, darn. He loses a lot more health than I do because of the burn and because of the Leech Seed. So I'm feeling pretty confident. It's all because of Pebbles right here. Pebbles has guided me through, man. I needed an assistant coach to come back and help me out, and he did. He came up and said, West, I got your back this week. You count on me. I will lead you through this. So here comes Rapidash. I'm going to go ahead and send in Vin Diesel, probably to sack him off, it looks like. Flame Charge. Yep, okay, so he's down. That's fine. He gains a little speed, but that's not a problem because Eggman, my Togekiss, is going to come through, and I'm going to go for Ancient Power. Now, because Togekiss has Serene Grace, it has a chance to boost all of its stats by 1. I don't know what's going to happen, but okay, it didn't. But I'm going to go for it again, see if it does. If so, it'll be in good shape to sweep. He's raising his speed a lot, but it's not going to matter. There we go. It's gone. There's a crit. Crit did not matter. Didn't get the stat boost like I was hoping for, but whatever. He's probably going to switch in something. I don't know. It's done. I feel so good right now. I mean, each Pokemon I take out, I get just a little more joy. There's like some ethereal quality to taking down Jake that can't be expressed in things other than like when you go to Disney as a kid and you walk through the Magic Park. That is this moment right now. It is the happiest I've ever been. And I'm sorry I'm not being myself. I'm not being the nice guy I usually try and portray, but this feels so good. It's so right. I mean, I'm just running through his team like this is a Hoopa. Rather than switch out, I'm just going to go for Ancient Power. Because I don't think there's anything he can... And he goes for Foul Play against the Togekiss. That makes sense. So I actually gained a little health back rather than lose it that turn. I'm going to go for an Ancient Power one more time. I'm just hoping to get these stats. I know I could be going for Air Slash Flinches, but it's just not me. I really just want this all stats raise. I'm still getting... Okay, so he goes for the Gunk Shot. It misses. It would have done a lot, but at this point, it just doesn't matter. I really wanted to get these stats raised, and he misses again. Okay, so he's going for Gunk Shot a lot. Looks like he learned his typing, and so I'm thinking about switching out into Anger. So we're going to go out into Anger. He's going to go for the Gunk Shot. Focus Blast. Okay, so that was actually a lot more than I thought I was going to do. I'm just going to U-turn out. This should, if I'm not mistaken... Okay, so he's the Ghost and Psychic. All right, I'm going to go back out into Eggman. He goes for Focus Blast and missing. Look at little Eggman nimbly dodging. Just look at him go. He knows it's time. He knows it's time to take on Jake. He can feel it in his wings, in his gracious, flowing, tiny wings. What is up with Togekiss? It looks so bland. Like, I know its stats are cool and it's got a good ability, but Togekiss as a design is just terrible. Ugh, it's awful. Okay, so I go for Ancient Power. If I can get my... Okay. Ancient Power is not working. That's fine. I'm going to go for Air Slash. I don't know if this is a one-shot, but it's going to do a lot of damage to Keldeo. He's going for the Scald. Mike doesn't get the burn. Yeah, so this is definitely going to two-shot, and I don't think he knows that a burn won't do anything, but I don't care. Keldeo is going to go down, and when Keldeo does, basically that frees up Latios and Metagross to come in and do whatever. Okay, so Charizard's coming out. My Metagross, actually, if I haven't said this before, has the right amount of speed investment that after it Mega Evolves, it outspeeds the Charizard X. He goes for the D-Dance. I go for the Ancient Power. I take that out. It just goes down. Oh, this is just feeling so good. It's like a last desperate attempt at him to try and take me out, and it feels wonderful. This is a happy little moment we get to have together, you and me, audience. I can't express the depth, the emotions I'm feeling. It just doesn't happen like this often. So in comes Cobalion. There's not really a point in me staying in here, but there's not really a point in me switching out unless I go to Nightmare Fuel. Nightmare Fuel is my Cobalion counter in the Jake's using it, so there's no real point in it not being. He's going to go for Protect for some reason. Don't know why. I'm going to go for Leech Seed. Mom's calling me. Going to call her back in a little bit. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. My bad. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed. Get some residual damage on this Cobalion and just feel wonderful. Okay, so we switched out to Keldeo. I don't know why. Gonna get some Leech Seed health back. I'm going to go for Horn Leech. Looks like a good idea. He's gonna go for the Scald. Might get the burn. Doesn't matter. He gets the burn. Okay, gonna go for the Horn Leech. Take him out. And at this point, there's just not much left he can do. Still haven't used Mega Metagross, so I feel bad about that. But Cobalion's coming out with his burn. I'm going to go for Leech Seed and hopefully get back all the health the burn's going to take from me. Just stall the Cobalion out is my main goal. Nightmare Fuel is also running Harvest Citrus Berry, so that's good. Thank Pebbles for that. He's my assistant coach. He's making all these executive decisions, really telling me what to do. He's been big help during this last week. You know, it's just been so much pressure trying to take on the Jake Dockery. You know, I have to beat him. There's just a lot of pressure on me and everything, and he's just really been coaching me through it, telling me I can do it. You know, he's just a big supporting factor. It's also lucky number 13, by the way, in case you were curious. Because 13 is our lucky number. Whoops, sorry, bud. It is our number for the Carolina Panchams. We strive to be the number 13. You know, we don't want to be 1-3. We don't want to be 1-6. We want to be 13-0. There's only 8 weeks, but we want to be 13-0. That's our goal. We might not reach our goal, but that's fine. That's where we want to be. He goes for the Protect. I guess he's trying to stall me out. Interesting. Harvest my Citrus Berry. Pop my Citrus Berry. Okay. Gonna go for Leech Seed again, and at this point, it's just sealing up the match. It's such a good feeling. Oh, he forfeited. Okay. Woo! Carolina Panchams are 2-0. This is a great feeling, but like I promised, we're going to do a little bit more. So let me go ahead and I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to close out this tab, and I'm going to go pull up the speech. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this up real quick. So now we're calling Jake. Let's put him on speaker and crank this up. See if he answers. Knowing him, if I might even answer, he's too embarrassed right now because of.
Hello?
Hey Jake, I have one thing to say to you.
Yeah?
I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am the protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. I am the Super Saiyan. He hung up. Well, we got one more thing we gotta say to him, and this is straight from the movie Deadpool. He's not seen the movie Deadpool. It's gonna blow his mind.
Hello?
Yeah.
One more thing, Jake.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, open up the door and spray with it.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Panchams are 2-0 in the HQPL. Hope you have fun, and we hope to see you around sometime.